Hey guys, welcome back, and this is going to be my first Wi-Fi battle in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and it's against omegalatios, and yeah, I got a battle with him against him yesterday, and I actually was trying to actually use Naganadel, because it's like, I kind of have an inkling it's going to be banned soon. It actually did get banned this morning, so it's good that I got one battle with it before it getting banned. There's a lot of reasons. And yeah, the Smogon decided to quick ban it. But this battle actually happened yesterday, and like I said, it was against omegalatios. I was actually just testing a bunch of things, see if it's you know, worked on Wi-Fi and stuff, including this Naganadel. And let's go see if I can actually get a win with it. Probably the one time I'd use it. I'm actually using quite a few new things. In fact, that's one of the reasons I feel okay showing this battle. And as you can see, the new soundtrack, I love this soundtrack. It's the Ultra Necrozma one, so it's a good tune. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and lead with this Naganadel, and I actually decided to specs this one. And I'm just going to go for a Draco Meteor, and I know that Goodra is probably assault-vested, and it's a dragon, obviously, so it's super effective, but not many special attacks can just kill Goodra like that. Right off the bat, just destroys it. And so far, yeah, Naganadel, living up to its, I guess, nearly uber, you know, reputation. So in comes Pelipper, and this guy is bringing a rain team, which I thought was a big problem at first, because the team that I brought is actually extremely weak to water. I have, I think, 3 of my Pokemon are weak to water. I don't really have a good resistance other than this Naganadel, so I decided to go out into my Arcanine, which might seem like a weird play, but I do have Wild Charge. He's just going to go for a Hurricane, so that's going to do some good damage, and I'm hoping that he's not going to predict Wild Charge, so I go for it, and he ends up staying in, I guess maybe hoping on his confusion or something, and yeah, I'm going to be able to take that Pelipper out, which is huge for me, because that means that he's not going to be able to reset up the rain, so I just have to kind of wait out this rain, and then I'll be good. So he goes into Swampert, and I'm kind of expecting a Mega Evolution here, because obviously Mega Swampert is super good, but apparently omegalatios, according after the battle, he said that he hasn't actually unlocked Mega Evolution yet, so it's just a normal old Swampert, so that really sucks for him. But either way, he's going to go ahead and switch out into Kingdra, I guess predicting my switch. And this is really weird because I was just going to go ahead and sack Arcanine, but instead I'm going to be able to take it out with a close combat and then an extreme speed. So definitely an early advantage there, and I feel a lot better with that Kingdra out of the way, and especially it's one way to set up Brain is Pelipper, so that's pretty amazing for me. So I'm going to go ahead and go into this new thing. This is one of the other new Ultra Beasts, which is Blacephalon. Okay, I'm just going to pretend that's how you pronounce it. I'm probably wrong. But, yes, Blacephalon is just going to go for the Shadow Ball. It is a Fire Ghost type. And, yeah, he's just going to actually Volt Switch. I was afraid he might just kill me, but instead he's just going to go now out into his Ferrothorn. And this is a Scarf Blacephalon set. And I'm just going to go right back into my Naganadel. I don't really think there's much he can do to me other than Gyro Ball. Instead, he is going to go ahead and set up Stealth Rocks, which is a good play. And he is going to retreat because he doesn't want to take whatever I'm going to do to him. I really don't have much to do him. I do have Fire Blast, but the rain is currently still up. He's going to go right back into his Swampert, obviously because he can just Earthquake me. I am now locked into Fire Blast. So I'm just going to go back to my Blacephalon. I do that pretty much to see what he was going to do. At this point, I didn't actually know he didn't have the Mega Stone, so I'm like, well, let's just go ahead and sack Blacephalon. He's going to die to the Stealth Rocks, and I can actually see what he does. So anyway, I'm just going to go to my Naganadel again, and I'm just going to go for a Draco Meteor, because a Specs Draco Meteor from this thing can pretty much kill anything. It has a ton of special attack and a ton of special, a ton of speed. It's pretty much the special version of the other banned Ultra Beast, Pheromosa, and it has incredibly good offensive typing for this in the moveset. For this meta, obviously it can, kill all the Tapus with the threat of Sludge Bomb, especially if you Scarf it. So, yeah, anyway, just going to go ahead and switch out into Doge, which is the name I guess I gave to my Dawn form Lycanroc. It's the new one. Another cool Pokemon. I'm not really sure if it's going to stay OU, but because of how frail it is, similar to the, obviously, the midday form. But it has a few interesting tricks, including the ability to hit really hard due to Chuff Claws, and of course it has its exclusive Z move, which is also really cool. I just go for an Accelerock, though, trying to get that fast Tapu Koko down. And I know that this is resisted, but I decide to just pop off my special Z move anyway, just to see how much it would do to this Ferrothorn, which is probably going to be specially bulky. I'm just going to go for that Splintered Storm Shards, maybe trying to get, something. It's the best move I have to do, and I really can't afford to switch out against this thing because I don't want to lose any Pokemon. So, yeah, I'm just like, let's just go for as much damage as I can and maybe revenge kill this Ferrothorn. So I go for it. It does about half, so that's actually pretty impressive on the resisted hit, although that was a crit too. So there you go. And I also get rid of the electric terrain, not that it matters because he still has Tapu Koko. That's the other interesting thing that its Z move does. It's probably not great because, I mean, the Tapus can always just set them back up again. And I really don't think it's going to have much of an OU presence, but we'll see. Anyway, so Tapu Koko is going to come. Sorry, not Tapu Koko. My kommo-o is going to come out, and I'm actually going to use one of his new tricks, and that's close combat, which it now gets from level up, and that's pretty neat. It also got an exclusive Z move, but obviously I'm not using it in this battle. But close combat is definitely a really, really great addition to kommo-o, something it really needed because high jump kick is not as reliable. So, yeah, I'm going to be able to just take that guy out, and in comes his Tapu Koko again, setting up that electric terrain. And at this point, I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and sack Tapu Koko and get my free switch back in my Naganadel for the win. But he just goes for a hidden power, I guess predicting a switch. It is hidden power ice, but I'm actually able to live it, even though I do have the close combat reductions, and I'm able to just kill it with a poison jab. So there you go. And there's the first and last battle I get to play with Naganadel. So go ahead and leave a comment about how you feel. What do you feel about this quick ban? Now, I've always felt that sometimes the OU console tends to quick ban things a little too fast. I mean, the games just came out, let the meta settle down a little bit, but this thing is absolutely insane. I can see why they did it, and it's the real problem set. From what I understand, is the Dragium Z set, because obviously with a Devastating Drake boosted by Draco Meteor it's just something that can kill pretty much anything aside from a fairy, and all fairies are going to die instantly to a sludge bomb or sludge wave. So yeah, there's really just not a whole lot that can counter that particular set, and I can see why they felt the need to come in here and end it. At the same time, just like with Pheromosa, there's a lot of checks to Naganadel, including priority moves. But there's not really anything that can switch in reliably, so I can kind of understand why they did. I wish they would have waited a little bit, let the meta settle down. And the other thing I kind of disappointed on is Naganadel is one of the few things that can really stop, Tapus. So yeah, just kind of disappointed to see it go. It's a cool Pokemon, but I'm glad I was actually able to use it in one battle. And as it did work in this battle, so I guess this battle might be more, uh, you know, evidence supporting its ban. But yeah, we're gonna get into some more Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon battles this upcoming week. I'm gonna try to show off a few, other new things that are really cool. I'm sure some of you know them by now. But yeah, I hope you like this battle, and more to come soon. Bye.